And the police state ends with me. We made it one more day. It may go without saying, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Making these videos, talking about this topic of the Bartlesville police state and the corruption occurring in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, in Washington County, Oklahoma, is no fun. I'm not enjoying doing this, not one bit. I know you only see a 5 or a 10-minute video once per day, but the amount of energy it takes for me to do this is truly exhausting. To get up here and to look at this camera and talk about this causes me anxiety to no end. And going through what the Bartlesville police state has done and continues to do to me is causing me terrible mental and physical anguish. This is not a fun or positive topic, and not to speak it, and I'm certain it's not fun to hear it either. However, it is necessary. It's a necessary topic, as corruption and the Bartlesville police state activities must end. So here we are. This documentation must be done, and this organized crime of the Bartlesville, Oklahoma police and so-called leaders of the city of Bartlesville and Washington County, Oklahoma, and Jane Phillips Medical Center leadership must be shown the light. People must know this. I know many people know it and are afraid to talk about it, but people that haven't experienced need to hear about it. So that if they encounter it, when they encounter it in the future, they'll know, hey, this has happened to other people, not just me. This is wrong. The corruption, civil rights, and human rights violations against the citizens of the city of Bartlesville and the county of Washington County, Oklahoma have gone on long enough, too long. And remedies must come now, right now. And for me, just knowing that a system I spent my entire life respecting and following without ever getting into trouble, and like I said in the beginning, keeping my nose clean, getting an education, and doing all the things you are told will bring you the American dream, only then to find out the Bartlesville police state believes I have no civil rights or human rights, and I'm just a cash register to them, for them to steal from me and for them to roam around the city of Bartlesville as armed robbers with badges. It's devastating to a person's psyche to believe in such a system, only to find out that there are corrupt criminals with badges going around doing whatever they want, and no one will hold them accountable, no matter who you complain to. Basically, your whole world falls apart. You're living in an entirely different world all of a sudden. When you realize the government you so respected has turned into a corrupt, organized criminal police state where the Bartlesville police act as criminals, and the so-called leaders of the city and county support it wholeheartedly. They just don't care. Or they do care. They want it this way. They like this corruption, the fascism, the corporatism, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, the picking certain citizens, not the corporations, not the wealthy, not the well-connected, but everyone else, picking them as people that are fair game. They like that. They like to sit up on that perch and know that they're treating the rest of us like dirt, like garbage, with no rights, no civil rights, no human rights, where the citizens are just chattel to the Bartlesville police state. And things have devolved into some third world or police state rule, no better than being under Nazi or Stalin rule or third world country rule. And it is sickening. Sickening. Literally, I'm sick, I've lost over 25 pounds now on this. It's an impossible way to live. You live one moment to the next, knowing what they've done, what they continue to do, and that within 15 seconds that police officer could run down here and shoot me, that lives 2 doors down from me, could just run down here, shoot me, and everybody would be okay with it. Because he'd just lie and say, well, I had to. People believe it, just like nobody will do anything about any of this. Can this be turned around through police accountability and rooting out of corruption? We'll have to see. Until then, I'm speaking up. And this must stop. I say no more. No more. But make no mistake, this is draining me of the very essence of joy in my life. I have none. I'm under terrorizing. I'm under the threat of terror every moment by the Bartlesville police state. They're terrorizing me. I live under the terror of the Bartlesville police state. And I say again, the police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.